So you should have read this post here, the Welcome to SPH4U announcement. If you haven't read this yet, I recommend you stop this video and read through all of that before watching this video. I'm just going to run through how to use this online course. Posts. I won't be using this too often, but you can see the first one here is to print out the physics formula sheet. Then any announcements will show up under that, and on the sidebar will be the calendar. So the calendar lists the dates of the 10 assessments. They are either tests or quizzes, and they are listed here: July 3rd, July 5, July 8, and so on. All of these assessments are due at 4:30, and they become available at 12:30 on the day of the assessment. So let's go back to the navigation bar. Course home will get you here, of course. We'll go to content next. And under content, you will see each of the 5 units separated. Just a second here while it loads. So each of these 5 units are listed. Some other information that I recommend you go through at the end of this video. And it also has 4 important documents to go through as well. Under the first unit, kinematics, you will see a message that tells you what the 2 assessments are for this unit. And important for tomorrow, because July 3 is the first test date, it tells you what content will be covered for that test, and it is these 5 lectures that are mentioned. So on the side here we see lectures, worksheets, textbook, and tests and quizzes. Under lectures, you see a series of PDF documents. These consist of the lectures that they're lecture notes, and what you could do is read them on your own, or you could watch the live stream of the lectures, or watch the videos of the lectures after they've been done. What you'll need to do with these lectures is at the very end of each of the lectures is a page that lists some questions to do. Unfortunately, I haven't updated all of that yet, but what you are 2 worksheets to do. For the second lecture, there's nothing. The third lecture, we have relative motion, has some questions, and there's other textbook questions there as well for the other lectures. When we get to the textbook questions, the pages for section 1.2, on this section here, you can kind of scroll to that and do those problems. Lastly, for each of these units, the tests and quizzes section. So right now you can't see anything because there's nothing that's open. So in this section, the tests and the quizzes will you will see the test or the quiz on the date and time that it's supposed to show up. So on 12:30 on the day that the test is due. You can click on assignments, assessments for the test, for the whole course. So test 1, it'll tell you what date that it becomes available. So you can either access it here in the assignments section, or you can access it on the content section. And again, this is going to be at 12:30 on the day of the test. You can access it on the content section. In this spot, you will have a test or quiz at the time that it is to be displayed. Another thing to go through, discussions. If you have any questions about the course, you can go to the discussions. There is one forum called questions, and in that forum you can post topics about how the course is run, or questions about specific physics problems. I will try to check this every couple hours, and I will try to be up to date on that. If there are any other questions that you have these are questions that everybody will be able to see. If there's some that are more private in nature, you can click on this little mail section here, and then click on email, and you'll be able to send an email directly to me, and I can answer your questions that way. Alright, so that is just enough to get you started. What I recommend you do at the end of this video, if you haven't read through the course information, you can do that, but a good place to start would be on those 5 lectures that are listed under Unit 1. Start working on these. You will have a test tomorrow at 12:30, so read through these lectures, do all of the homework, ask any questions you need to of me in the discussions area, and on July 3rd at 12:30, when your test becomes available, you should be able to, you should know how to answer questions that are related